As much as I've loved Tarkov recently, I've got a small problem. I started the white plate. And if you've seen in previous videos, I do actually shoot people, but my gun shoots peanuts and their high tier armor laughs at me before they send me back to the lobby. So keeping it simple, I'm going to try and complete some more of the tour. That way, I can scav more high tier ammo in reserve. Without overthinking it, all I've got to do is get to the other side of the map and locate terminal. However, 3 minutes into the raid, I could hear something. Somebody in this house. So what I originally thought was a bunch of scavs having a tea party inside a house was actually Salatar and his guards. Hence why when I shot him in the head he didn't die and I instantly got clapped back to the lobby. Now, seeing as the last raid went exactly as I planned, I find myself back in Shoreline to go find terminal again. I wonder how many times this is going to take. Now with the tour completed, it was time for me to extract. Now with the railroad just down the road, try saying that when you're drunk, means a quick extract back to Prapor. Now I do love successfully extracting and surviving a raid, and I'm equally happy that I completed my first objective within 2 raids. Now I've unlocked reserve. Now our first kick in the teeth was that this wasn't a survived in raid, it was a run through. I didn't spend enough time in there. Now for all of you people that actually know how to play Tarkov and watching this, you probably saw my other mistake as well. Oh, you fucking idiot. So yeah, I didn't touch the intercom to talk to the soldiers. So I haven't completed the tour and we haven't unlocked reserve. So guess where we're going again. So I spawned in, I did a little bit of walking, a little bit of running, and found myself at terminal again. This time I pressed the button. And similar to most of my social interactions in life, I got told to fuck off. Now there was nothing really to show in this raid. The biggest pain in the ass was I had to run across the map to the tunnel to extract. Now hopefully Prapor's going to tell us where reserve is. After interrupting his little disco while he was having a cup of tea, he said he had a combat mission for me. Now he just wants me to give him 5 PMC dog tags and he'll tell me where reserve is. Lucky for me, I've already got 3. 2 kills and 1 scavved. So I've got to get 2 kills or find 2 more dog tags. Oh, and I need to survive and extract Shoreline again. But first let's head into factory. Try and get a couple of PMC kills. Let's get those dog tags. Seems like I came to the right place. Sounds like there's a party going on over there and I haven't got an invite. I'm going to go gate crash. Some sneaky scavs tried to come at me through gate 1, but we dealt with them quickly. Now let's go see what the party's all about. As regular viewers will know, I do use your comments to get better, and I would like to thank Scoot for that one. I didn't aim for his feet that time. And with that kill, we only need 1 more dog tag for Prapor. While wasting 20 rounds on that scav, I found a dead guy here, giving me the last dog tag I need. And also he had a killer helmet, so I'm definitely taking that. After a tremendous amount of looting, I was pretty fat. However, I ran into my best friend. So Scoot, you saw me actually use your advice and then completely ignore it 5 minutes later, resulting me in getting my ass beaten by an angry man with a sledgehammer, and also losing another dog tag because I refused to put it up my arse that time. So once again I'm going to try to keep things simple. Let's survive Shoreline and actually unlock reserve finally. I'm going to try and avoid doing anything fancy. Let's just get to the extract. But sniper scavs are dangerous, they can shoot you in the ass. So let's deal with him. But it's okay, because a sniper in a position that I can't see shot him, which means maybe he can see me, so I start freaking out a little bit here. I stuck to some dead ground where he couldn't see me just in case, and keeping the theme of what I normally do, I ran away like a little bitch. With Scoot's comment still ringing from my brain, I didn't aim at that man's feet. And miraculously, I actually won a 1v1. And I'm convinced he had the drop on me there, because I didn't see him till it was a little bit late. I got behind a little bit of cover to heal. because you never know if it's a duo or not. So rather than go straight to his body, I took the long way round to make sure I checked every corner. Now let's go get that dog tag. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I was pretty fucking ecstatic here. We had a successful raid and actually got a kill. And I'm playing more confident. Maybe I actually am getting better in this game. Successfully getting 5 dog tags means I can actually unlock a reserve finally, after all the speed bumps that we hit at the beginning of this video. Now knowing I can go into reserve as a scav, I didn't think I was done for the evening. I want to do one more task. I decided it was time for me to go do rough Tarkov. Jaeger just wants me to go find a minefield and woods. And then afterwards the plan is to go to ground 0 and find the claymore, which we all know exists because everyone's died to it at least once. After a long journey across the map, I found myself on the USEC camp, making sure to be careful because I know it's a bit of a hot spot for loot. Now I've just got to make sure I go find the spot without actually stepping on a landmine because that would really ruin my day. So I found the minefield and looted this dead body. There wasn't much, but I did find a pistol, which I'm going to go lose in a stirrup later anyway. While heading towards outskirts to extract, I could hear a bit of a commotion going on at the sawmill. I was in 2 minds here, extract and get the XP, and leave. Or, maybe go check what those shots are, because I think I know where they're coming from. After fighting my demons for all of about 2 minutes, I decided I haven't really looted much, and I don't need to extract to complete this task, so fuck it, let's just go to sawmill. I had a sneaky suspicion there was a player on these rocks, and due to the rain I could move in quite close without being heard, and to my surprise, there he is, look at him. Now because I know that I'm not the best shot in the world, I actually tracked him and waited for him to stand still, and only then would I start shooting. However, clearly his spidey senses were tingling, because he turned around randomly, so I had to start shooting anyway. After getting a nice new weapon, a helmet, and a backpack, it was time for me to leave. However, I think for once the Tarkov demons got to me. After recovering from my evil spout of laughter, I headed to outskirts to extract. Oh, mwah. Fucking beautiful. Dropping into ground 0, my only plan is to find the claymore. I snuck my way out of the car park into street level. I wasn't planning on fucking about. Straight to Tarbank, find the claymore. But then I started hearing footsteps. So I successfully made it into Tarbank, and we completed rough Tarkov. Now it doesn't matter if I extract at this point, but now I'm starting to think about how to deal with what's going on over there. There's clearly some gunfire going on, there's clearly a lot of scavs. That way's not safe. However, because I had some luck on previous raids, I thought, why not go have a look? Why not maybe get into a gunfight? Let's just have some fun. While I was sat here gathering my surroundings, I realised that that is a bunch of windows and a room that people can snipe and shoot you out of. So I didn't really choose the best position here, did I? And after hearing some footsteps, I did what every reasonable man would have done. Throw a grenade and hope for the best. Turns out that was a guy in the window and he just blew my leg off, so I'm currently a bit fucked. I was able to get myself to some cover, well, a little bit of cover, so I could at least bandage up my light bleed. Unfortunately for me, I'd also forgot painkillers, so I hobbled behind this little bit of cover, hoping I wouldn't get shot on the way there. The most frustrating thing here is I am basically up shit creek without a paddle. I can't move. My leg's fucked. I've got no painkillers. And all my problems have been caused by not only my little ADHD brain not just playing it safe, but also a man in that window somewhere that I don't know where he is. And due to all the noise in the area, Scavs kept trying to come up behind me and shoot me in the ass. Which made the chances of me getting the shot on the man in the window nearly impossible, because every shot I fired means that he knows where I am. And then I heard running to my left, and at this point I decided to get distracted and focus on him. Now I made a few mistakes here. I probably should have just not shot, let the two people fight it out and then take advantage, or maybe try and escape. However, Rapsack, you've proven your point. I'll do that next time. As always, thank you very much for watching, and please continue to leave your comments so I can keep using as a little guide to not being shit at this game.